Hi, it's Tiffany from A New Dawn Tarot, and I'm here to do your tarot card reading for Thursday, October 5th, 2023. We'll be using the Modern Witch Tarot deck today. I don't know how many of you experienced the national emergency notification. I was like, that was such a letdown. I expected so much more. It was such a letdown. But anyway, I've done two. I'll do one more and we'll get started. Please give the collective guidance for Thursday, October 5th, 2023 with a 5-card read. Please tell the collective what we need to know about the day on Thursday, starting with the past, the overall energy for the day, the hidden influences, the advice to be successful on Thursday, and the outcome. In the past, we have the Three of Swords in reverse, the overall energy for the day, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the hidden influences, the Hierophant, the Taurus card, the advice, the Five of Cups in reverse, good advice, and the outcome, the Three of Wands in reverse, and on the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Swords. All right. Okay, so the Three of Swords in reverse is in the past. We love this card in reverse. Healing, moving on. Negative feelings have subsided. It's moving on from feelings of hurt, disappointment, frustration, or betrayal. Recovery from heartbreak, pain, grief, depression. And on the better side, it could be a reconciliation. The overall energy for the day is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This can be living beyond your means, hoarding material possessions, having comfort and luxury but no one to share it with, being worried about your independence, particularly your financial independence, resting on your laurels, resting on your laurels. And this says, don't focus on short-term pleasure and ignore long-term security, because now if you do that, you're not going to get to the 10. And it also says, don't blow through all your money. The Hierophant is the Taurus card. That is the hidden influence. This is the powers that be. Accumulated knowledge, knowledge that is shared, education, consultation with an authority or expert, someone who represents an institution, permission from or the blessing of an authority, and that again can be a person or an institution, creating or joining a cohort, organization, or community, protocols and procedures, and the old school way or traditional way of doing things. The advice is the Five of Cups in reverse. Letting go of regrets, releasing negative emotions, sadness or depression lifting, grief subsiding, acceptance of a bad situation, emotional healing, forgiveness, rejoining the world. And the outcome is the Three of Wands in reverse, receiving a negative response after a period of waiting or planning, a minor negative communication, a breakdown in technology, playing it safe and not expanding by getting out of your comfort zone, a lack of growth or progress, being unable to be reached incommunicado, a lack of support for your plans or your passions, like being shot down, and reworking plans. And the card on the bottom was the Ten of Swords, an abrupt or devastating ending, the end of a long and difficult process. This is the I'm done. Thinking in a catastrophizing or very negative way. This can be feeling under the weather, an injury, being exhausted, being in need of a break. Many times it's the end of a bad period or of negative thinking. So, scenario number 1, in the past, if there's been healing physically or emotionally, today you may be resting on your laurels a little bit. I wouldn't say, let's say it's a physical injury, not necessarily that you're milking it, but let's just say you're resting on your laurels. But today you may be a part of a group or cohort. So it's about rejoining the world, shake it off like Taylor Swift. And I think by the end, you're going to play it safe. Like you may have some catastrophizing or negative thinking going on, and you may not broadcast your plans or ideas. Like you're afraid of being shot down. And so in this group, I don't know if it's like a new group, you may kind of shy away and just kind of play it small a little bit, or like dip out before the end, something like that. Scenario 2, for those who have moved on recently from hurt, disappointment, frustration, make sure you are not trying to keep up with the Joneses today. So there may be smarter people around, richer people, or whoever. Don't try to be someone you're not in order to fit in. You're fine just the way you are. So let go of negative emotions or feelings of inadequacy. Stop thinking negatively. But I don't know if you want to expand into this group. So I think there may be some hesitation on your part as you're spending time with them. And, that can come if you're not comfortable. For scenario 3, if you've recovered from heartbreak, like a separation, a breakup, or divorce, don't live beyond your means. And so there may be consultation with an expert, and there kind of may be acceptance for the situation that's on the agenda. And so you kind of have to accept things the way that they are. And there may be a minor negative communication, but it's the end of a long and difficult process. So whether it's, everything's done, we're going to have you come in and sign, the paperwork, or you have to get a new place and, you can't get the place that you want because now you're only have one income. And there's just kind of an acceptance for the way that things are, although this may not be your choice. It is kind of the end of a long and difficult process. And scenario 4, if there's been a reconciliation and you moved over a rough spot in a relationship, you may be worried about giving up your independence or being financially dependent. So maybe you've had some premarital counseling or you've read a book, and today the focus is the relationship, moving on, letting go of what's done, and kind of not being overwhelmed by negative thoughts and afraid of the future and afraid of expanding and growing. Because again, the next step would be the 4 of Wands, like regarding marriage and things of that nature. So I can't tell you what you should do, but I don't think operating from fear is the best place to set down roots and to make decisions from fear. So can you imagine wanting to get married, but being so afraid of the marriage failing, or like, losing all your money or whatever? You never end up doing it because you're operating out of fear. And so, yeah, if you've gotten back together with someone, you may be worried, which I think is natural. And you're either consulting with people, or like I said, you've had counseling, or you've read a book. And so just letting go of regrets, releasing negative emotions. And maybe this isn't the time to be making those decisions about, are we going to move in together? Are we going to get married? It's just like, okay, we just put the relationship back on track. Let's focus on that. So let's pull a Madame Endora card. for Thursday, October 5th. Please give the collective a Madame Adore card for Thursday, October 5th. That clarifies the tarot card reading for the collective. That was quick. The Wolf. Beware who you trust. The Wolf. Hungry like the wolf. Must be in the bestiary. A relentless hunter, the wolf is both feared and respected. This beast is selective, yet extremely loyal in matters of friendship. Follow your instincts. Beware who you trust. Follow your instincts. Beware who you trust. I would say with the beware who you trust, with the Hierophant is the hidden influence, conservative, traditional, the old school way of doing things, that is usually what's represented by this card. So you may also want to keep this in mind if a situation comes up. The hidden influence, the Hierophant card says, tried and true, traditional, conservative is the better way to go. But you guys will have to make up your mind depending on your situation. So that is your reading. Very intriguing for Thursday, October 5th. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe, and I'll see you for Friday.